Welcome back to Project Express and Cannabis Reviews. I'm Spicy Pickle Panda, and in this episode, we got the whole melt. That's right, what everyone's looking for, what everybody wants. We got the whole melt extracts from the lovely Los Angeles. We got the Strawnana belts, 2 grammer. I got the Cali Road sign. Directions, we're not reading that. We know how to use these. Live resin, liquid diamonds, and terpenes. It's an indica. Boom, loving that. V2. Open her up. Oh, look at that, it's fancy. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's empty because I drained it. I want to mention the felt, the fancy felt we got going on in there. But yeah, in the magnet, closes it. Funny side note, I've got one of these before, and yeah, it had no like seals. I feel like they come in the pack that way. I'm not 100%. But when I got this, it was like, it had a shrink wrap seal on it, and it did not look like it was a shrink wrap seal that would fit in the pack. I don't know if they were like trying to, maybe people were complaining or maybe not buying it because it wasn't, because when I got this, I mean, I've been there before, you know what I mean, like, so it's cool. But when I got it home and opened, it was, you know, all the way filled, as in when I stood it up and had it warm and leveled, I could not see the line or the bubble. Always check that stuff, because if it isn't, I mean, these I don't really think would leak from heat. You never know. I know the single cards do. These may as well. But again, just as a reminder, always make sure your stuff's full, because if you're getting it from and it's not full, something's up. But anyway, these are, you know, your standard dispos. I mean, in a sense, when it comes to how to operate them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns them on. And then we'll give you a 1, 2. And it gives you the preheat. And a lot of the higher end models, I guess I should say, have these functions and options, or whatever you want to call them. But it's got, like, you know, your label checks out on the front and back. It's not on there all like this way or that way. It's obviously been put on precisely. And then 5 times turn it off. It absolutely tasted like strawberry. A little strawberry nana-y. Maybe a little nana aftertaste, but definitely a full frontal strawberry at the beginning. There were not necessarily clogging issues with it. I mean, it is the hotter months and there's air conditioning blasting, so, you know, if it's not going to be kept at the right temperature, which is usually room, it's not going to function properly. But with that being said, this did function well. The only issue, not necessarily a clogging, is when I would first turn it on, like in the morning. I mean, it sat overnight in an air conditioned room. My fault. But if you preheat it or give it a good, like a milkshake straw pull, you know, where you're like, and you're kind of like in it, and it gets it going, so it's not an issue in that end. I think that was solely because of it, you know, air conditioners blasting all over the place. Tasted good, felt good. The medicine was absolutely on point, at the higher end of what we've reviewed here on the project, or pen jamming. But nothing I want to write home about, but definitely top tier. When everybody's saying these are good, they're not lying to you. That's what I'm getting at. And on for the preview in the next video, or the one coming up in the near future anyway. We've already opened them and gotten into them. Got the sugar plum and the wet dream. Wait till you hear what I have to say about what wet dream tastes like. You'd be surprised. It charged well, didn't take too long. Again, as mentioned in other videos, I don't have like a stopwatch next to it, but I don't let it completely die. If you ever want me to try that or do that with one of the dispos coming up, feel free to jump in them comments and tell me so. I'll get right on it. I mean, I thought about it, like letting it completely die or whatever one that I'm reviewing at the time, and plugging it in, hitting the stopwatch, and seeing exactly how long it takes to come to a full charge. But I usually just plug it in and I walk away, you know. I don't remember it ever taking too long. I remember coming back in the room and being like, it's still not done. It was always ready to go. And this is Spicy Pickle Panda asking you to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when we post new videos. Until next time, peace out.